Hi friends, this is Miss Ann here at the Warminster Township Free Library, and welcome back to our book talks. Today we're going to be talking about a book called The Sea in Winter by Christine Day. For November, I selected books that have characters or stories from Native American culture. In this book, the main character is from Native American ancestry. So this book is about a young Native American girl who is struggling to find her joy again. So let's read just page 3 of The Sea in Winter. I stare at the words, flip to the next open space in my notebook, pause with my pencil hovering above the blank page. I never really know how to begin these entries. Miss Porter always tells us to be creative and open and free, to write or draw or spill whatever we're feeling as we feel it. She never reads what we write. There are no grades in homeroom, just attendance and participation points. It's also our only 15-minute period, which means that I have about 8 minutes left to write this. Sanctuary. I write the word across the top of the page and underline it twice, and then hesitate. And then in a messier scrawl I write, my ballet school has always been my sanctuary. I stare at this sentence, tap my eraser against my chin, suck in a deep breath, and continue on. In the studio, I don't have to worry about anything else that's happening in my life, or in the world around me. From there, the words flow through me. I describe the bright, airy space in my favorite studio, the mirror-lined wall, the tall ceiling, the wide windows, the aluminum bears, the grand piano in the corner, the squeaky pearl gray floors, the openness of it, the peacefulness of it. So, The Sea in Winter is about a young girl named Maisie. And she hurts her leg before the book happens and is unable to keep up with ballet and the auditions that are happening. She's quite competitive in ballet. And for Maisie, her ballet school was her sanctuary. We kind of just got a sense of that. And as she suffers with that loss, her grades start to slip. Her relationships with her friends feel strained, and she becomes irritable with her family and the people that love her most. And so, in the middle of the story, we find out that Maisie and her family set off on a midwinter road trip to the Makah community where her mother grew up, and that is the Native American background in the story. And during that road trip, her anxiety about not being able to do what she loves and the dark moods pain her more than her knee. So she doesn't really just hurt her leg, it's mostly her knee. So the questions that kind of arise is, will the trip with her loving and supportive family be just what she needs to kind of get her past the pain and worry that she's harboring inside her? Can she begin to heal her heart as well as her knee? You'll have to pick up The Sea in Winter to find out more about this awesome story. And this author, Christine Day, has written several other books, one of which is actually on the cover. It says, I Can Make This Promise. So there are other stories by this author. So if you like that, pick up some other books by Christine Day. All right. So we'll be back in a few weeks with another awesome book talk. So we hope that you'll tune into that. And as always, we hope to see you very soon at the Warminster Township Free Library.